The two most important days in your life is the day you were born and the day you find out why. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Well, it looks like we're sliding backwards a bit. I mean, we got red. Let's get over here and take a look at this, I guess. Stop looking at my face. And... well, actually, let's go a little different. Let's see if I can't do a screen share. And share. Bump, 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 bump. And there we go. All right. So what do we got going on here with the market? Well, we got the market coming in at $279 billion, as you can see here. BTC last 24-hour volume coming in at 15.9 billion. I mean, not a big deal. But what I'm really actually kind of excited about, I know the price is down. I see the 3.63% that it's down at the moment. But you see this BTC dominance, 48.2%. I mean, that's slowly climbing upwards, and it has been, for a little while now. I find that a big plus. But, this is probably because I got those Bitcoin maximalist feelings. So, what do we got? We got Bitcoin, $7,845. Ooh, that's a slump backwards from the 8.2 that we've been hanging out at. And yes, just as technical analysis continues to tell us, every time it bounces down here and every time it bounces down here and drops a little lower, it's going to break through it eventually. Whether or not we can't get the price moving, I don't know. We got to shake that magic 8 ball to try to figure this stuff out right now. So we got Ethereum coming in at $436. That's down 5.2%. That's a little more than the standard 5% day trading. We got Ripple coming in at 43.3 cents. That's down 3.4%. Bitcoin Cash, 785. That's down 3.5%. Ooh, EOS. Look at that. 7.29. That's down 10.3%. Ouch. That hurts. You guys know I'm holding a little bit of EOS as well. I didn't hit my stop loss, but, I'm fairly liberal with my stop loss. I hate selling crypto, especially at a loss. All right, we got Stellars coming in at 27.2 cents. That's down 8.2. Ouch, that's hurting too. All these altcoins are dropping pretty decently. We got Litecoin at $77.71. Woo! It's okay. Got to have those strong hands. It's going to be all right. As far as we know, we could turn around tomorrow and see $10,000. Cryptocurrency is so unpredictable. I don't want anybody going out there and selling at a loss when we could turn around at any point. We still don't really have necessarily any fundamental reasons on why. Cryptocurrency is very wishy-washy at times. So we got 14.2 cents on Cardano. That's down 9.4%. All right. Well, let's stop this screen share. And, I don't want to look at myself. I want to look at the chat. Oh, we got quite a few people in the chat today. Looks like Silver Crypto's here. JT Irving, Bitcoin Crypto News Education, Paul Rouleau, the Rickiest Rick. Hey, guys. All right. So, all right, let me tell you what happened this morning, I guess, and why we're running a little late and why this is at 10:30. Unfortunately, we don't have Samantha here with us today to read the chat. Bummer. I know, it sucks. I love it when she's here to help out with all this stuff. But she had an appointment she had to get to real early this morning in Gainesville, and, it seems like when something bad happens, it always happens in waves. So apparently the car was getting hot on her and she wasn't paying attention, and it shut off on the side of the highway, and she sat there turning the key over until the battery completely died. Then she called me, and I didn't know exactly what to do because, I have a motorcycle. So it's like, unless you want me to shoot up there and give you a ride back on the bike, you might as well just call AAA and have them tow you back. So she was able to get somebody to come pick her up and take her to her appointment. AAA went and brought the car back here to me. It looks like she went and cracked the head on it by overheating it and continuing to run it down the highway. So, boom, big bummer. I got lots of stress this morning I got to figure out. So, of course, as the cryptocurrency prices are down, and I'm thinking, do I have to cash out more Bitcoin to go ahead and see about either fixing or buying or doing something with their vehicle? Because it's an older car. I think it's a Mercury Sable, an 03. I don't know if it's necessarily worth fixing, but cryptocurrency prices being down definitely isn't helping me any. So that sucks. All right. So besides all that, what else do we got going on? Well, we got today's Bitcoin Cash's 1-year birthday. I mean, or it will be tomorrow on the 1st. What does that mean? Well, I mean, a lot of people thought this stuff, Bitcoin Cash, I'm not a Bitcoin Cash person, but I mean, I do have to give credit where credit is due. And they've been here for a year. They've been holding on. Whether or not the price is going to go up or go down, or the centralized mining, or all of these different drama concerns that people are out there saying. I mean, we all got it for free for holding Bitcoin, back when they forked a year ago. So, whether or not you are better off holding Bitcoin Cash or getting back into Bitcoin, the fact that it's still here, right, and it's still continuing to plug along. We're starting to see, they're out there. They got a decent marketing department pushing the coin. You hear about that. A lot of these Bitcoin meetups have turned into Bitcoin Cash meetups. You never know. I mean, I'm not really necessarily supporting it. I'm just definitely out here recognizing that it has been 1 year and that they haven't won away and that they are making strides and that their adoption is continuing to grow. So I think they're probably going to be here another year, right? So always keep that in mind. All right. What else do we got going on? Well, my friend JT Irving gave me a little nudge yesterday with a suggested donation for me to try out this Ethos wallet on my phone. I had been using the Eclair wallet to go ahead and, test out this Lightning Network and everything. It's kind of cool. I mean, I liked it. It had a nice user interface. It has lots of coin options. So I went ahead and actually pulled some cryptocurrency I was holding on the exchange off and put it on the wallet. Big plus right there. I mean, you never really want to hold cryptocurrency on the exchange, but at the same time, you want those stop losses. You want the, easy convenience of keeping all your crypto in one place. Well, I find this wallet kind of awesome. I mean, it's only version 1.0. They're upgrading. I've seen stuff about an airdrop community. Definitely something to look into. Definitely something to toy around with. I mean, I don't know if I'm supporting this Ethos coin in any way. I just know that I messed around with the wallet. It was nice. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I'm going to continue using it. What I didn't like is that you don't have to put in your password to be able to look at your balances and see it. You got to just put in your password in order to send funds, or I'm assuming. I haven't actually sent any funds out, but I did set a password on it. With the Eclair wallet and most of these other wallets, you got to put your password in just to even get looking at the wallets and the funds and how much you have in USD and cryptocurrency and all of that. But hey, I mean, it's not really necessarily that big of a deal as long as they prevent you from getting the funds out. I do see the flip side of the coin where it gets tiresome to always put in your password just to be able to check your balances and keep a look at what's going on, especially with these cryptocurrency prices today jumping up and down so much. I'm sure everybody's going to be checking it every half hour. So I'm going to be in that same exact boat myself. All right. So what's the last little bit I got going on here for news? We're looking at Iran, right? A lot of people are talking about price this morning. I don't necessarily want to get out here and keep dumping on the price. I always have a lot of faith in Bitcoin and all of these other cryptocurrencies. We got to have our down days as long as we have our up days. I do think and feel that, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin especially will be at a higher price at the end of the year than probably anything we've seen already. So definitely got my fingers crossed to hope that my dreams come true and we see a higher Bitcoin price. But all right, so over in Iran, their money's doing bad. I mean, it's the same old stuff that we keep hearing. The currency value is dropping. We're seeing that the United States is putting sanctions on them, which isn't helping their currency any. I don't know. It's a complicated situation over there. We're seeing that people are trying to get out there on the black market and purchase Bitcoin so they can go ahead and retain and hold some of their value. And they're looking at, where they were paying $10,000 for, a Bitcoin, which is at a premium. I mean, especially from what we're seeing, we've been seeing 8. They're now paying $20,000 for a Bitcoin. So, it's not necessarily a chance of arbitrage because you'd have to kind of get over there and be doing a peer-to-peer yourself or something like that. But the fact that you can see that Bitcoin has this kind of value when countries get into trouble and their currency starts going down, this is the same thing we heard with Venezuela. This is the same thing we've heard with a lot of other countries. And now we're hearing this out of Iran that, you know, they're trying to get into Bitcoin. They talked about, you know, a lady in the article who's been buying Bitcoin a little bit every single month, you know, to try to hold on to some of her value. I mean, that's exactly what you got to do in those situations. Stuff like this goes to show what the true fundamental reason of Bitcoin is and why it's out here and why it's actually going to get adopted and why people are going to use it. The more these countries continue to fail, the more these banks continue to fail, the more people are going to want Bitcoin, right? We're also looking at they're possibly going to see about making their own cryptocurrency as a way to go around and skirt the law here on these sanctions. Whether or not this actually takes off, they compare it to the Petro and how, you know, that didn't work out so well. But at the same time, a lot of people thought, you know, started off knowing that this was going to be some sort of a scam. You know, I don't know if I got all the answers at all the time. I just know that, you know, Bitcoin price is dropping. That sucks a bit, but I'm stoked that the dominance is rising. I can still see real value in it when I see stuff like this in Iran, where, you know, when their money's having problems, people are flocking to Bitcoin. I mean, if we run into a problem here with the dollar bill in the United States, I mean, Bitcoin's going to skyrocket, of course. So, not that I'm saying there's going to be a problem with the dollar bill this year or next year or anything like that. You know, you got to hedge your funds. You got to look down the road. You got to be prepared for these kinds of situations. All right. So let me see. Let me take a look at the chat here and see what we got going on. You know, I'm never very good at this. All right. Ooh. Eric Burnett. Hey, buddy. I see you out here. All right. The true rally starts in a few days. That'd be nice. I'm not selling nothing today. It sucks that the price is down a bit, especially as I'm looking at having to try to figure out something about motive means of transportation here for, you know, Samantha. At the same time, I just have to tell her to hop on the back of the bike and go for a ride. She doesn't really like riding on it. Let me see. Good morning from Bitcoin Crypto News Education. We got the Rickiest Rick out here. Yo. Yeah, I know I was an hour late this morning. You know, what can I do? Family first, right? I mean, I love this cryptocurrency show, but when Samantha's stranded on the side of the road, let me tell you, her precedence is going to take charge over this show because she's blowing up my phone saying, help, help, help. Greetings and salutations. You know, good morning, Hodl. Silver Crypto is psychic. If you're psychic, buddy, please email me. Let me know what these prices are going to be over the next week. Maybe I can do some day trading and make some money. Dude, you're a mechanic and you gave Samantha a busted car. You suck. I mean, I don't know what happened. It's her car. You know, it's probably something stupid. She doesn't pay attention. You know, I don't want to throw her under the bus any. I don't know necessarily what happened. It's her car. She just called me and said, hey, I'm broken down. I don't know what happened. You know, I'm the one that determined that it was overheating. So, all right. Think the ETF will get approved. I think they're probably going to delay it. You know, I don't think that we're going to be seeing, you know, the approval or the decline of it here on what, August 16th. I mean, they keep saying the 10th, but you see the 10th and you see the 16th in all these different articles. I think we're going to see some sort of a delay for sure, probably. I think that we'll probably be looking at the beginning of the new year. I think the Lightning Network is what we really need to be looking at when it comes to this cryptocurrency price. The ETF, I mean, it's great. We want institutional investors. We want, you know, them to be able, we want grandma to be able to put her 401k and all of that into this. But at the same time, we need to actually develop, you know, the Bitcoin network so that it can do what we really need it to do. And that's, you know, merchant transactions and everything. Lightning Network is a big step forward for Bitcoin. You know, development's been coming along. And hey, I think it's been making amazing progress considering that, I mean, what are we at, a year here? So, all right. 125,000 miles. Oh, on an 86 Cougar. Nice. Let's see what else we got. All right. Sorry I'm late. It's okay, buddy. I'm recording it. You can go back and check it out. Love your channel. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Water pump thermostat. If head's cracked, it's done. Yeah, the head's cracked. That's for sure. It probably was something like the thermostat. You know how it is with these old cars. I mean, you really got to keep an eye on it. You know, you know me, I'm a miser. I don't got a ton of money. My pockets really aren't all that fat. We're not driving around in cars that are worth more than $3,000 or $4,000. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go get loans from a bank and all this stuff. I've never had a bank or a credit card be in my favor. My credit score is actually pretty well shot because I went to college. I took loans for all of that, and I was never actually able to pay anyone back because my college career didn't do much for me. Besides, give me all these computer skills to get out here and learn cryptocurrency better and help you guys with my help desk. Bitcoin diamond to the moon. Hey, if it makes me some money, I actually have a link down there below so you can check out all the forks. I think it's the very last one. I just added it like a day or two ago. You can take a look at all the forks. You can, I think it has some details if you want to go in and try to collect some of them. You know, I would just always recommend that if you're using your hardware wallet, go ahead, take your funds out of that wallet, then go ahead and try to collect these forks. Then after you've collected these forks and found some way to store them, get you a new wallet and put your funds back in it. Make sure you got your recovery keys and all of that good stuff. You know, the Ledger Live is nice. They got some new stuff on there to be able to help you check your recovery key I was talking about yesterday. All right. Any more in the chat? If not, I'm going to go ahead and say my spiel, and then spiel, and then I'll come back here and I'll check with the chat again if you got any more questions. I don't know if I'm cutting this short today or not. I'm a little stressed out at the moment. I'm sorry to drop all, you know, my stress on you guys, but I definitely want to make sure I keep getting out here and talking to you guys because, hey, that's the main point of what I got going on. I want you guys to see me. I want to see you. I want to answer questions in the chat. I want to show you that I got a free help desk. That's at eugeneforce20@gmail.com. I think that's the best service I can go out there and provide to everybody to help Bitcoin and all these other cryptocurrency get adoption, because anything where you can get out of the fiat dollar and get into this cryptocurrency is a great thing. You know, I love that it's a voluntary system and that, you know, like I was saying, you're not going to get out there and have backlash really, as long as you're just saving cryptocurrency. And the more you save in cryptocurrency, the more power you're giving cryptocurrency and the more power you're giving yourself, where you're not necessarily relying on the US dollar if something does happen. As always, I got all kinds of tools, links, and affiliation codes listed down there below to help you figure out these cryptocurrency markets, constantly changing those things, constantly adding to them. I mean, as I come across a new tool that I save in my bookmarks, I make sure I add it down there. I mean, I'm actually at the end there. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fit more stuff on there. I'm going to have to take off some of the stuff on that I got for Amazon. That's the affiliation codes. I mean, nobody's been buying t-shirts or hardware wallets with my Amazon affiliation code. I don't think I've made $1 off that in like 4 or 5 months. So I'll have to be deleting those so I can go ahead and add some more tools down below. Got to plug my EDC tally. All right. I'm trying to see if I can't get some, you know, I'm trying to get $600 together. So me and Samantha then go to EDC, pass out flyers, talk to people about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I got a link down there for the tally. Saturday's live stream, I had some people donate to it. Big plus. I had some people donating yesterday, so that's also a big plus. They had sent them into my other wallets. I'll go ahead and see if I can't get some of that moved in there later on this week. But as always, you're going to have to continue to keep donating to get me up to that $600. Let's see what else I got going on. Hey, we're going to have a live Q&A this Saturday or Sunday. We always run those for a half hour. I make sure Samantha's here to read the chat for us. If you're out there and you want to come join the show, if you want to come talk about, you know, whatever, I'm more than open to it. I want to start bringing some guests on. I was talking with Max from World Crypto Network the other day. They went ahead and added me to the World Crypto Network Slack. Boom. Feels great. I'm definitely going to have to start fishing that Slack to see if I can't bring somebody in here on the show. He said he liked the show. That's why I tried the screen share. He was recommending it this morning. He complained about the camera as well, just as everybody else does. You guys, I wish it was something I could really do about it. I mean, I get 15 megabytes per second out here. I mean, I got a $350, $400 webcam right here. If you go back and you see my pre-live recorded shows, you know, I don't know what to do about making this image better. I can't make them bring me better internet out here. I wish I could. I looked into the other services because this is through the telephone line. I looked into getting a satellite dish. It's not any better. It's the same, 15 megabytes per second, and then I'd have to start paying by data. This is unlimited data, so we're much better off this way for sure. If the picture's that big of a problem, I can actually start trying to record another one. I'm still uploading videos to DTube, so please come on over to Steam, upvote my posts, comment down below. I'll be upvoting those. All right, let me take a look back in the chat here and see what we got going on. Who isn't stressing? The entire market is down. I know, right? It's just that when I hate it when things get piled on top, because it makes everything a little worse than what it actually is. You know, the Bitcoin price is down. You get worried that it's going to go down. Then you got personal problems. And then, you know, it's always something. You got to try to stay positive. You know, that's why I sit here and I'm a motivational person. I always try to look towards the bright side. You know, I always try to keep going and keep a smile on my face. Some days are harder than others. I guess today's just one of those hard ones, but it's all right, because if everything was easy, then there'd be no such thing as a good time. What can we do to help with car? I have no idea. It's sitting right over there. I don't know. I'm going to be messing around with it after the show. I didn't really have much of anything else planned for today. So, I mean, I'm just going to have to mess around with it, see what we can't do. Luckily, I'm somewhat prepared for situations like this. Samantha's job is not that far from here. And I mean, I do have another vehicle here I have out for sale. I might have to go down and put the title in my name and pay some taxes on it, because I kind of pass them off open title. I know I shouldn't say that out here online. But I might have to go down and put the title in my name and maybe see what I can do about registering it and all that. But, you know, that's definitely going to kill my nest egg and make me have to probably go get some sort of a job. All right. You inspire me to start a show. I seen that we're a Bitcoin crypto news education. I seen that on Facebook I seen a video of your face and I was like, yes, he's stepping it up. I mean, I'm not downing anybody that does the screen share only. I do understand the point of not wanting to get your face out there and your name out there. There's a lot of bad actors. There's a lot of bad players. The more you do, the more you get doxxed, the more likely you are to get hacked. But at the same time, cryptocurrency is a hard space to get into. So when you can get out here and you can show your face like I am right now, it gives people a lot more trust. That's why I'm out here, and I start off this show every single day with telling you my name is Eugene Forrest. You can go ahead, you Google search the shit out of me. You go ahead, you can look me up in the police record and all that other good stuff. Only thing on my record is I had DUI when I was 21. Definitely learned my lesson from that. Definitely not going to be doing that anytime soon. But we all make mistakes at points in times, and I paid my dues for that one. Premiering August 20th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nice. All right, my man. I definitely have to come over there and check you out. Make sure you get yourself a Steam page to help support. You know, it's always nice to get a little extra cryptocurrency on the side for the things that you're doing out here for free. I mean, you know, I'd rather post to Steam than post to Facebook or anything like that, because they do absolutely nothing for me. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming out here and joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. Try to go out there and have a great day. Try not to look at the price every single day. Got to have those strong hands. Don't worry. Cryptocurrency is going somewhere in the future. I mean, there's so many reasons to not hold cryptocurrency down. I mean, hey, are we going to drop a little lower? You never know. But you know what? 2020 is coming. You know, if you got to sell some, you got to sell some. I know we all got bills. Just don't stress it. Don't look backwards. Always be looking forwards. Bye, Ricky Rick. I'll see you later, buddy. All right, guys. Later.